Hi, welcome back to the vlog. What a setting. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at the moment. Can you guess where I am? And behind me, I'm at Aynhoe Park. I really just wanted like a little staycation, so I'm just renting it out for myself for the night. Got ya. I have actually wanted to come here. Let's put this down. I wanted to come to Aynhoe Park for a while. I know you know the one, it's on everyone's Instagram and it's like interiors with the RH Gallery Restoration Hardware. And I was just like, do you know what? There's a finite amount of time that we have to make any kind of like changes to the house or get any inspiration. And I feel like this is the creme de la creme for what I might like. I even got a hate comment on my recent YouTube just being like, this is so RH Hardware. And I was like, sorry, RH, Restoration Hardware. And I was like, thank you, like that's what we're going for. And so I said to him, I was like, do you want to come with me? It's kind of like a gallery / museum at Aynhoe Park. And he's like, I can't, I've got a job. And I was like, oh yeah. So I'm here by myself, and I was like, I can't just come to Aynhoe Park by myself for like the day. I've got to stay somewhere local. Do we know any hotels? Do we? So I'm turning it into, this happens, it just snowballs, doesn't it? But I'm turning it into like 48 hours, little solo staycation, looking at the most gorgeous interiors. I've only gone into one room. They were so nice. I wanted to do the intro in the car. I drove it by myself. I was so proud of myself. I'm still like 10% scared of driving. And the sea and missed calls from family. They're things that just really wake up my my adrenaline. But I did it, and it's like the dreamiest day ever. So I'm going to show you around the house. Apparently it's quite quiet today. And so I pulled up, free valet, nicest guy came in, introduced me to like the host, who's given me a little map, and there are 60 rooms of like absolute gorgeous interior design, and I'm gonna look at them now because so many of them are on my Pinterest board for the house. So it was nice to see them in real life and to be like, what do you actually like and why do you like it? Let's think about this. Anyway, very long intro. It should be a fun one. I also just wanted to like get out my house, and I was like, I need to vlog this week. I need to show them something interesting. So hopefully you find this interesting. Look at this. I think it's like the neutral tones that I love the most. I dress like a child. It is also boiling. And then through here, the orangery and the wine room. It's the caramel tones. Like, is it possible to do more like caramel tones in the house? And just look at the views. I don't know if this is available for hire for a wedding anymore. But if it was, I mean, I know Lydia did her wedding here. It's unbelievable. This is forever home goals. I think like this kind of shape we won't have in the house. I think it's probably a bit too modern. We're going quite classic. I do like these chairs though. They're not modern, but they just have like a little bit more going on, where these is a little bit more minimal. I'm talking like I know the price tag of RH. I will actually look it up online, just be like, is there anything that we can bring to the house just to remind me of like my little solo visit? Because I think you can get RH now in the UK. I mean, you must be able to if you're able to shop this. But I mean, look at the setting. Can you imagine having this as your content house? For me, that would be like the thing, is if I could shoot here. It's so stunning. You have to come here if you like interiors. Breath as I come to the top. But this bedroom is, I can't actually imagine anything better. We're doing a mixture of carpet and floor, and I haven't actually seen that before, but I think it works really well. I don't know what this is called. Let me know in the comments. Are you gonna be like, it's called wood? But there's it's the way that you can see like the little eyes that makes it really special. And interestingly enough, we are actually going to be doing this as well. I'm really excited for it. Can you ever imagine having a bedroom like this? So we're doing the iron thing with the drapes coming down. We obviously don't have ceilings like this, so we'll see. It's an experiment. But I did see this pitch and I was just like, we can't not try that. Like, it's so beautiful. I also really like the chandelier. Like, it's very structured and glass and harsh, whereas all the other elements are really soft. I would like to do something similar in the kitchen as well. So we've got wooden floor, which we have, then a rug, then these kind of style armchairs, I think, and then a table. Like, it's just a nice zoned setup. I know that sounds really obvious, but like when they're zoned by carpets, I think they make such a difference to the space. Look at this, they've got curtains line all of the walls. I'm writing some notes about why I think I like it and what works, and you always see this cream, black, and a brownie colour with lots of different clashing textures. Do we have any people in the comments who might be able to tell me exactly why I like it?
It's so bright, it is so hot, it must be 28. I can't get away from the beets and I can't find any shade. So I've got to neck my green juice. They have like a little juicery here. They also have an orangery. I think you would have seen the orangery on social media. But it's a very quiet, big place. Like, apparently the weekend's not so much obvs. It's free to come here. It's great if you want a little bit of content and some nice pictures and just really good interior inspo. My plan is to down the drink, find my car and get out here as soon as possible because it's hot. And I'll go and do this somewhere else in the Cotswolds or sit around drinking, waiting for my room to be ready.
Hello, just got to Farmhouse. Look at me driving around the Cotswolds all by myself. Sorry, that was a bit of a hectic start. It was so hot at RH. I've just got here, I've turned the aircon off for approximately 30 seconds and I'm already being cooked like a piece of ham. I'm 3 hours early for my room. Fingers crossed it's ready. It won't be. But I'm staying in a cabin by myself for the night. Last minute rates, not too shabby considering they tried to charge me like £1,000 last time. I was like, you are pulling my trousers down. Don't do that. So might have to camp out somewhere. It is absolutely roasting. I've got my sun cream, I've packed my swimmers, so I might just have a little bit of time to myself until it becomes a reasonable temperature / until I can sit next to an AC box. But yeah, let me know what you think of RH. Inspiring, like just little tidbits here and there. Don't necessarily need to drop 10 grand on a sofa. Can't afford to do that anyway. So yeah, it was nice. I'd really recommend. I can't believe it's free to go. It's not ticketed. Valet's complimentary. They have like a restaurant, a little juicery. It was really cute. It's a little bit annoying to get to, but if you have a car and if you are free midweek like us creators, then it's well worth checking out. / if you go on a weekend, let me know what it's like. Anyway, I need to check in. Hello from me and my little cabin. I got in an hour early. I will take that. I'm staying in a studio cabin. I've stayed in them before. We're going to have the cutesiest, dootsiest time. The theme will be hay fever, if you can't already tell. It's just the worst. I was lying in bed last night and I just said to him, I cannot wait for summer to be over. I hate summer. Side note, I'm reading Lydia Millen's Evergreen. No, she didn't pay me for this vlog. I think it's just like when you meet somebody in real life, and I followed her for absolute years, and well, it's just really interesting meeting people in real life, isn't it? And then they become a bit like sparkly to you. So I've been thinking about her more, and I told her I'd read her book. I think I'm about 60% of the way through. I'm really enjoying it. I'll link it below. But yeah, there's this part in it, because like it's a seasonal book and it goes through the seasons, and it kicks off with summer, saying like, you know, ask most people and their favorite season is summer. I'm sorry, I disagree so strongly. For me, it's any other season. Spring's probably at the bottom just because I can get hay fever then. But for me, it's overheating, basically wet hair from sweat, thigh chafe. And I asked my, let's call them slim friends, about this years ago. And I was like, you know, when your thighs chafe in summer, and they just looked at me like they'd never heard about it, because their thighs don't, and mine don't know separation, have never known separation. So it's just really hot, and I've got like, it looks like I've soiled my pants, but it's just fake tan in the crotch area of my white linen trousers. You can't see it from the outside, so I actually really do not care. But just if you're shopping on my Vinted. No, jokes. So anyway, I'm in my cabin. I'm going to do a little like run of show, because I do have several tasks that I need to do when I'm here, and I know no chill. I wanted this to be like 24 hours just for me, and I was like, I'll just throw some SponCon in there because I need to film it. It's a nice setting, and then it just piles on and on and on, and suddenly I'm like, no breaks. Club bus. It's an ad. But no, they're really great partners. Like, unbelievable. I've got a dream brand coming up. Anyway, sorry, I'm distracting myself. Let me give you a little tour of my cabin, because it's like extra cute. First of all, the view. I don't know if you can see them in the distance. Let me try and zoom. There are some really cute horses. I look over there as well. Right outside, and they were rolling around. They were having a great time in the dust. Can anybody hear dust now without thinking about anybody? No dust. Let me flip you around. Here's my little kitchenette. Very cute. We all know that there's freshly baked cookies in here, so I'm going to have tea because I'm mad. It's 30 degrees. I also love this little like utilities area that they do. So there's a little chalkboard in case I want to write notes to myself. Feather duster. And some sweeping equipment. And I think, oh yeah, look, Farmhouse granola, and then cookies right up there. And then there might even be, oh look, oh, I won't be eating in any restaurants. I'll be filling up on the freeze sourdough. And then they've got bits, oh, fab. They've got a massive slice of cheddar for me. Amazing. And then I wasn't sure what was free and what wasn't, so I actually took a whole bottle of the Trip CBD drops home with me. Turns out you can put a price on a good night's sleep. It's about 50 quid. So this is my studio cabin. We've got, I'll fill those up because this is feeling disgusting that I haven't unpacked yet. Massive bed for one. Just love all of the wood. Like, you get a feeling when you're at Farmhouse. Anger mainly was the feeling when I couldn't find anywhere to sit. So I had lunch by myself inside the main barn. I had a chicken and bacon salad and I did some admin, but couldn't find a bed outside. And it was 30 degrees. Even now, I've just turned the temperature down to 17. You know, I like an icebox. And hopefully it will get cold soon, but I am really hot. So then we have a little seating area here. This is where I plan on having dinner. I'm thinking cheeseburger, fries, cookie skillet, all by myself. Like, that is the good life. And then look, come in here. If you can hear me over the blast of aircon that's coming out of there, do your thing. Oh yeah, and there's a little desk here. So I need to like sort my bits, snotty tissue, model's own. And you come through here, bog, sink, shower, robes. Obviously they've got all the minis here as well. They're really famous for them. But it's just cute. It's so cute. I would love to come here and like give birth or something. God willing, guys, God willing. And big rain shower. Like, how do they make the pressure as good as they do? And with all the products here, These are just my favourite little trips. I'll let you in on something. I was worried I wouldn't be able like have enough to talk about with you, with it just being, it's just me. I definitely do. And look, as you come back through, it's just so gorgeous. We've got some beautiful light. I'm going to do a story about them, but this is my Free People bag and my antler suitcase. Both were gifted to me at separate times, but I could not vouch for them more. This is great because you can zip it up. It's so padded. It is absolutely huge, but I've taken it on like all my EasyJet flights and everything, and it's fine because it can, because it's fabric, it can like crunch up as well and get quite small. But this is like a padded shoulder strap, so it rarely hurts your shoulder even though you've filled it absolutely to the brim. And then the antler suitcases, I'll link them below. They were actually my best seller maybe 2 years ago for Black Friday. They are unstoppable. They're invincible. They are just such a great bag. I've never had a suitcase like them before. They're so sturdy. They're really smart looking, and I just think they're quite chic. I really like them. I don't think I would ever get Rimowa. I think they're so beautiful. The Samsonite ones as well, absolutely stunning, but in just I think a bit too much money. Oh, BRB. And if you can't tell, I'm just a very happy version of myself when I come here. Look at the ceiling. Oh. It's just so beautiful. Like, it just makes you feel like a hug. I don't think this is the best season to be here. Like, I love an autumn winter trip here, and it's just so much quieter outside. It's actually feral. I need to have something strong for this. Ooh. For the last couple of seasons, I had the, I'm going to say Kenalog jab. It's the steroid jab, and it was great. But TTC, and because I've had the jab maybe 2 or 3 summers in a row now, they were like, yeah, it can actually sort of break your skeleton. Genuinely makes your bones brittle, and TTC, so I can't. But I will link a vlog up here is what I wanted to say. It was my solo trip to Barcelona, so I was guilty, but I loved it, and I really did it on a whim. And so many of you, if you've seen that vlog, so many people wrote in the comments being like, I'm going to do a solo trip now. And I think they're just lovely things. I never feel that alone when I've got my vlogging camera, weirdly, but also I'm not really lonely when I'm by myself. Like, it's not a feeling that I feel a lot of the time. I just love alone time, and yeah, I just thought I had the setting, was an all right rate, so I might as well be here. Can't stop jabbering. Can you tell I had a coffee at lunch? That's what it is. I actually had a coffee. But yeah, I'm going to unpack now and sort my life out. Said that I don't think I'd get plastic surgery. I'm actually considering a nose job, not in the traditional sense. I would quite like to just cut it off, and I'll replace it with an implant, because I'm in the middle of the pollen epicenter. I mean, I go through waves, but I just did 20 sneezes easily, and you can tell by my red nose that I've been just like, but it's finally, well, it's a little bit cold in here now, so icebox, I always call it my icebox. Everyone laughed at me in Croatia because I called it my icebox, and they're like, do you remember that song, Icebox? Got my icebox where my can you tell I've been by myself for like 12 hours? It's getting very beautiful, the light now. I thought I'd actually take you outside because I haven't. I hate it when you can see tripod's in the back, but yes, I've had the temperature at 17 degrees, and I think we've reached it. I'm just about to put it up to 18, because apparently 18 degrees is the optimal temperature for you to sleep at. And I'm so crazy when I sleep, so I think I might still sleep under a sheet. Anyway, let's go outside because it should be It'll be hot but gorgeous. It is the perfect temperature. There's my bath. Can you hear the stream? And the birds. We have bird song, obviously, in the new house. And it's like the thing that you really notice coming outside of London. Look at this. So it's so nice out here now with the sun gone. There's quite a few wasps. I've been sort of karate chopping throughout the day. This is so nice. I've got this little veranda. They just do some stuff so well. I was going to show you the horses. Oh no, they're still here. They are still here. Look. Oh, am I like an old woman? Did I? Yep, there we go. There's the sky, just in case you were wondering. It's still blue. No, it's still blue. Just checking. It's it's definitely blue. You can't even see them. Anyway, there's loads of horses over there. They look pretty cute. Yeah, you haven't missed. Oh, look at that. You haven't missed too much. Just sneezing, me stressing about work with some deadlines. It happens. And oh, look at this bathtub there. Look at the water. It's stunning. I'm getting really good at rambling and not being succinct or making a point. Back into the icebox. Mario, was that his name? I feel like it was Mario. It's time to order dinner because it's 7:30. I've eaten 4 cookies. I've been riding on a sugar and a caffeine high for the last few hours. So I'm going to order some room service. And then, how long until Love Island? 1 hour. 1 hour on the dot. It's 8 p.m. Oh, that will be such good timing. I have a full belly and a full heart. Hi, please may I order some room service? Please may I have the Farmhouse BLT with fries? And can I have a Coke Zero, please? Yeah, that's everything. Oh, really? Oh, yes. It wouldn't be a burger. It would be a sandwich. Oh, yes. Sorry. Blonde moment. Okay, yeah. The Farmhouse burger, please. Sorry, the heat's got to me. I would have been very happy with a BLT anyway. Amazing. Thank you. Bye-bye. On what planet did I think a BLT was a burger? Oh, is she all right? Not cold enough yet, it will be. Fries and a burger, not a BLT. Look at that. And half an hour to Love Island. Stop complaining about things, you're so spoiled. I actually love vlogging. It's a double patty. I'd love to be able to, does this make you hungry? I'd love to be able to make proper burgers at home, like restaurant quality, wrap them up in tin foil, put our little branded house emblem on them. I keep joking that we're going to go to a creative consultant who's going to come up with like a house, like a Mollie and Andy, like little emblem thing. And yeah, how far can we take this? But anyway, sorry, this is lettuce, tomato, cheese, onion, double patty, gherkins. You've got to have gherkins in a burger. They just make it. I did like a homemade burger sauce the other day. Mayo, ketchup, like the gherkin brine, gherkins, raw white onion. It was so good. Good morning. Good sleep. Good sleep. Awful hay fever. I just did some content and I didn't sneeze, and the content took me over an hour, so I think I did a good job. I need to pack up here, get my bits together, sort my life out. I need to stay here because I need to take a call, etc. So I figured I would meet you back at the flat in London. Hello, we are back. I will be doing my makeup today. I'm going to do a full face of Hourglass. This part of the video is actually sponsored by Hourglass. Amazing. Before I start that though, just a debrief. Nice little trip away, always nice to have some solo time. Too hot, was too hot. Now it's like in the mid-20s and I can wear long sleeve t-shirts again. It's a lot better, a lot more manageable. But it's always so nice to go to Farmhouse. Aynhoe was amazing. If you can get out there, I would highly recommend. Just done my hair. I ran my new hot brush through it. There we go. So it should be looking quite like bouncy blowout look. So I want to do a makeup look to match, something that's clean, naturally beautiful, a little bit elevated. I feel like the Hourglass packaging is exactly that. It's so beautiful. They really have a reputation for like cutting edge formulas, being a celebrity favorite brand, and just having the most beautiful packaging. Like, it's a pleasure when this is in my makeup bag, my gym bag. It's just a little bit of joy with how elevated and polished and beautiful it is. And the brand is just so good at doing great makeup. And all of the Hourglass products are cruelty-free and vegan. They've actually been a fully vegan brand since 2020, which is really impressive considering the quality of the products isn't compromised at all. And the brushes, I know you would have seen these, they're just some of my favorite makeup brushes ever. You'll see them in use throughout this little segment. That was the Vanish Airbrush Primer, just to give a smooth, flawless base, ready for arguably my favorite products from Hourglass. You've seen the concealer, I imagine you have, and the Hourglass Skin Tint. This is such a good duo. Starting with the Veil Hydrating Skin Tint. I always start in the center and then I work my way out using the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation brush. I actually picked this up for the first time when I saw Hailey Bieber using it outside of any paid work. I was even such a weirdo that I decided to get the same shade as her, shade 9. This is great for when I'm tanned and in summer, not just the color, but also the like the finish of this. It's properly like a glowing complexion bottled. It's not super heavy. It does actually just look like good skin. I'm sure you can see that on camera now. It boosts skin's moisture levels by 52%, and it's just a very lightweight formula. It contains skincare ingredients and it gives you the most hyper real skin ever. There you can really see a close-up of the texture. Lightweight, easy to use, and like a, you know when people say it melts into the skin, this one really does. You cannot see foundation sitting on top. It's so beautiful. It's proper like model skin. It is that Hailey Bieber skin finish. Even really up close, you cannot see product sitting on it. It is a phenomenal product. And I think the packaging is super beautiful. Like having this in my handbag, taking it anywhere with me with the concealer, such a good duo. And this is the Vanish Airbrush Concealer, and a real reputation in the beauty industry for just being bulletproof. This is like the Hourglass hero product. 1 to 3 dots underneath the eyes. Then I'm using the special brush. This is the Vanish Seamless Finish Concealer Brush. This concealer is waterproof, long wearing, and just amazing at covering under eyes or blemishes. I'll use 2 different concealers for that. For something like this, I want it to be brightening. And I have dark under eye circles. This does such a good job. Look at the darkness in there compared to here. Look, like it's so good. It's so effective. Concealer is arguably the most heroed product from Hourglass, and it's a really great place to start if you are new to the brand. And just as a handbag savior to have at work on your desk, if you're jumping between meetings, if you need to get on the tube, if you're going out to dinner that evening, to have this in your handbag will save you for so many occasions. And before I've even put any other makeup on, it's the combination of these two has got me to this. It's like this bulletproof, long wearing, really hard working concealer with the skin tint, which is like natural and soft and just looks like great skin. Something about when these two work together gives you this. If you're new to Hourglass, if you haven't tried any products before, if you don't know where to start, please give these two a go. I don't think you'll regret it. I'm gonna set using the Veil Translucent Setting Powder. It's so fine. Let's see if you can see. Can you see that picking up on camera? It's like really weightless, but sets the under eye beautifully, especially because that's really a place that I crease. But you don't want it to look heavy or cakey or get any lines. This really increases the longevity of that concealer. Then the Ambient Lighting Palette, this is volume 2. This is a powder, but it has like the kind of multi-dimensional glow to it, so that when you put it on your skin, it recreates a flattering light. It's a lot to get your head round, but there's like soft light, radiant light, golden bronze light. So I'm gonna take this brush and then kind of mix them and just, I am setting, but I'm also creating this beautiful like multi-dimensional glow so that my skin doesn't look flat at all. You can see it's just adding this lovely bronze, and then it's not matte. Maybe just here, under here, perfect shape brush for it as well. That is looking so lovely. Then Unreal Liquid Blush. I know you would have seen these when these launched, these came out. They really reinvented blush packaging with this as well. My favorites are Future. If you want, it's not a coral, it's more like a natural blush red, and then a classic pink I think always goes really well with me, and this one is Scene. I'll be using Scene today, although it's always a hard choice. You shake it, and then there's a button on the bottom here that you press, and you dispense only one drop. It is pigmented, it is strong. This is gonna last me a very long time. That's all you need. And then the number 15 blush brush. Perfect application because of the kind of like stippling brush shape. This stuff is so beautiful, so long wearing. Another real favorite product from Hourglass for me. It just makes you look so fresh, look. You can always do a bit of a finger blend at the end as well, which I really do like the effect of. Always down the nose for some freshness. Not that I've needed that recently, because I've been aggressively blowing my nose from the hay fever and it's been permanently looking quite fresh. Look at that though. It's so nice. You can see it's like juicy and youthful and fresh, but seamless still. You don't look at me and think I'm wearing blush. Arguably my favourite part of any look. Well, blush, like a skin tint, a blush and an eyebrow, but the eyebrow I need to even these up. I go to, you might know, the best person in London for my brows, and I gave her my routine and I was just like, rip it apart. Like, who should I be using, what products? And she did recommend the Hourglass Arch. I've got it in soft brunette. This is the Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil. So on one end you have the spoolie, and then on the other end is a really fine, slanted, thin, I mean look, it's so thin, the camera can't even pick it up, which is great for when you want to do really natural brows. I mean, so this is the before and this is the after. Still natural, but just with a lot more shape and definition. This brow versus this sad little brow, which I'm going to do now. Look at the difference. There we go. Look at that, and how much more framed my face is. This is so good. Love it. And I'm going to use the eyeliner by Hourglass, the mechanical gel eyeliner. It's got a 1.5mm tip, and this is in the colour Canyon, which is a really dark brown. Again, too fine to focus, but I just like to put almost like a lash line definition before using the mascara. You get precision and accuracy, and you see what I mean about just defining the upper lash line. That's enough for me. Then the Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions Mascara. Would you believe my first time ever using a tubing mascara? So when you add warm water, it just slides off in these kind of tube-like shapes, which means you don't have to scrub at your eyes. This gives you more lift and length and definition. And it has that shape that I love on a mascara brush, which means you can get into the corner and pick up all those shorter eyelashes for this fanned out effect. At this point, you can go in with the bronzer. This is diffused bronze light. And I just like when the makeup is at this stage to see where I might add a little bit more bronze. I particularly like it on the forehead where you would naturally catch the sun a little bit more. And it just pulls the look together. Again, it's not matte, like it's always adding glow and luminosity. And I really like it. It's another great handbag addition because of how like big the mirror is and just how effective a bit of bronzer can be. Then the Phantom Volumizing Glossy Balms, another favourite, somewhere between a lipstick and a gloss. It also has this slight like peppermint feel to it, and when I wear this on my lips I always get compliments. It's such a sophisticated shade. I love more of this cool toned colour as well. It's a lot more flattering, makes my teeth look whiter I think as well, and I had a real moment when it came out, but I got through 2 now, or 3. It's still my favourite lip gloss to use. And it feels so nice as well, not sticky at all. Final step of the look, the Hourglass Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray. It's a really, really fine mist. And there, that is the finished Hourglass makeup look. I just think it is stunning, like so natural. And I kind of like this idea of people being like, you look beautiful, rather than I love your makeup. Like the makeup isn't taking center stage. It's still your face, it's still you. It's just elevated, polished, beautiful, and look like a proper close-up. And this is not a flattering camera, so you know that this is gonna look so good in real life. A reminder that these two are my favourite, the skin tint and the concealer. They're just working so hard underneath this. They somehow balance dewy, effortless light, but still looking airbrushed and flawless, truly. So they're great to have in your handbag. And I really need products that I can rely on all the time because I'm in front of the camera, or if I'm going out to meetings, like I need to impress my clients. And pulling them out of your handbag is like such a special moment to own something truly beautiful. I will add links below with my shades as well if it's helpful, and let me know if you have any Hourglass at the moment, or if I've maybe persuaded you to try some new products from them. It's almost 6 hours later. Just wanted to do a check-in. I'm off to the dentist. I haven't booked in for a while, and I was like, do you know what, it's one of those things you just need to bite the bullet and take off your to-do list. Got my Uniqlo t-shirt on. It's not boiling today, which is really nice. I got the Uniqlo men's t-shirt in an XL. You could get an XXL and it would be good for like a 20 to a 22. I got the XL, and then these jeans are from Caris Whitaker's brand, Ambella, with some Havaiana flip-flops as well. They're just so comfy and they're stretchy and they're amazing. I'm gonna sign off this vlog now, go to my dentist appointment. I just feel like it's gonna be bad news. But yeah, quick makeup check-in. Has not budged, not a crease under my eye. Can you see this? Let me flip you around. Not a crease under my eye. It's so good. I've even got a little bit of lip product on still, and I've had lunch. I have eaten, and the balm is still there. It's so impressive. All links for everything will be below. I hope you enjoyed coming away with me for a couple of solo days and that you love this makeup look. Like, if anything, it's just got better. Look at these little pops, like light reflecting pops. It's such a lovely makeup look. Thank you, Hourglass. Right, I will see you guys in the next vlog. Thanks for watching. Bye.